Hello, communities, and today we're going to proceed to our next topic in statistics, in which is getting the mean, median, and mode of a group data. Group data are data with a form of class intervals or class marks. So, the best example for this is the data of a COVID-19 patients based on their ages group. So this is the example. This is the example. Uh, from age 20 to 29, there is five people infected with the COVID-19. And to age 30 to 39, which is 8, and to 40 to 49, which is 9, and which is to 50 to 59, we got 12 patients, and 60 to 69, 11 patients, 70 to 79, 7 patients, and 80 to 89 is 3 patients. So before we get the mean of a group data, we have to get the interval first. So the interval or I, to get the interval, all we have to do is uh, to subtract these ages. So what do I mean by subtract? Uh, this 29 subtract by 20. So that's how you get the interval. So uh, let's write it 29, or I mean this one. Let me change the color first. 29, 29 minus uh, 19. 29 minus 19. So first of all, why did I pick 19 and not 20, which is equals to 10? The reason why I picked 20 is because if you count from 20 to 29, 20, we have to include the 20, then 21, 22, in here, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28, and 29. The reason I subtract it to 19 is because 20 is included in the ages, and what's not included is 19. So that's why we have an interval of 10. And if we're going to count it manually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So our interval in each age group is 10. So we have our 10 as our interval. So let me erase that. And the next one is to get the class mark. So in getting the class mark, we have to get the average. Let me erase this first. We have to get the average of these two numbers in each age group, eh, and then subtract it by 2. So first in this one, we're going to get its class mark erase. Uh, we're going to use white. Right? So class mark here is class mark which is denoted as capital X. So in this one, the class mark of uh, 80, 80 plus 89 is equals, I mean 80 plus 89 divided by 2 is equals to 84.5. So this is our first class mark here, 84.5. And then continuing here into 70 into 79, 70 plus 79 over 2 is equals to 74.5. So here would be 74.5. And then continuing to the 60 to 69 age group, 60 to 69 over 2 would be 64.5. And then here would be to 50 to 59, that would be 54.5. And so on and so forth. And so on to until to the 20 to 29. So that would be 24.5. So we have the class mark of each now 24. Where is it? 24.25. So where is this one? Uh, to add more space. Then we got 24 to 20, 24.5 here. Then the here would be 34.5. Then here would be 44.5. Here would be 55.5. Then here would be 64.5. I mean 64.5. I mean here is also 64.5. Yeah. And this is our class mark. We have all we also need to get its total of the class mark. So we're going to add all of that to get the total. Uh, 84, 84.5 plus 74.5 up to, wait lang, up to 24.5. In which is equals to 84.5 plus 74.5 plus 64.5 plus 54.5 plus 44.5 plus 34.5 plus 24.5, which is equals to 381.5. So this would be our summation of x, in which is summation of capital X is equals to 381.5. So right now, we have summation of capital X is equals to 381.5. Then the next we're going to get, we're going to solve or get is the value of the f of x, or frequency multiplied by capital X. So we multiply 3 to 84.5, in which would result to uh, 3 times 84.5, that would be 253.5. Yeah. So to shortcut it, here's the table of all of it. So this is it here. Oh, and also we're going to also to get the total, which is the total of this frequency. Wait. Uh, we're going also to get the of this frequency. Going to total them all, or add them all. So we add three. We're going to add the 3 plus 7 plus 11 plus 12 plus 9 plus 8 plus 5, in which is equals to capital N is equals to 55, or you could call this as total of frequency. And then after getting the total of the frequency, we're going to proceed in getting the mean of the group data. So here is the formula of the mean of a group data, in which is the capital X bar is equals to summation of f of x that we solved by getting the class mark multiplied by frequency, which is here, which is the f of x, and then over eh, summation of f of x over the total of the frequency, or the capital N, which is 55. So x bar is the mean of the group data, and then summation of x is the sum of the product of the frequency and its corresponding class mark, which is what I said. Frequency multiplied by class marks would be the f of x, and then the sum of this 253.5, 521.5, 709.5, 654, 400.5, and 276, and 122.5 will be the summation of f of x, which is 2,937.5. And then the total n at the total frequency, which is the capital letter N, in which is equal to 55. So, so we're going to proceed in getting the mean. So the mean, we're using the formula, capital X bar is equals to summation of frequency of x, and then n. We already have the summation of the f of x, which is 200 2,937.5 over by 55, in which is the total frequency. So we're going to compute that 2,937.5 divided by 55. We have the mean of the group data, 53.40999 ay 90 or 409, And that is our mean for the group data.